Nothing rounds out a story like unique, memorable side characters. While the focus of the plot centers around a strong protagonist, side characters flesh out the fictive world itself, providing rich contrasts and dimensions that push and refine the protagonist, showcase different points of view, and advance the narrative. While there are countless stories with unforgettable side characters, it's difficult to find one with a better written supporting cast than the 1987 cult classic The Princess Bride. So in this video, we're going to break this film down and look at 5 tips to creating unforgettable side characters. One of the primary functions of side characters is to reveal different facets of your protagonist. This is most effective when the protagonist is placed in conflict with these different characters, putting all their various skills to the test. Batman has become one of the most well-developed characters in fiction by battling a rogues gallery that challenges all aspects of his psyche, Riddler challenging his mind, Bane his strength, and Joker his sense of morality and order. In The Princess Bride, we see the same writing strategy employed through the characters of Inigo, Fezzik, and Vicini. Through Wesley's struggle with Fezzik, we learn he's strong and resourceful. His face-off with Inigo reveals his expert swordsmanship, and he shows off his cunning in Vicini's battle of wits. None of these aspects of Wesley's persona would be revealed without confrontation with these 3 key side characters. To fully engage the audience in your fictive universe, you need to create the sense that this is in fact a fully formed world, not just a temporary construct serving as a backdrop for the plot. This is where fully fleshed out side characters play a key role. Use them to allude to other stories going on in the background. This concept is explored so brilliantly through the character of Inigo Montoya that one could argue his revenge quest against the Six-Fingered Man overshadows Wesley's quest to save Buttercup. Inigo's quest adds a realism and grittiness to what might otherwise be a light and breezy fairy tale story. After all, magic potions and rodents of unusual size aren't real, but tragic loss and the desire for revenge certainly are. You know you've written a side character effectively when your audience says, "Man, I love a story about them." One of the most powerful tools in character creation is intentional contradiction. This is when you build aspects into a character's psyche that at first seem at odds with their personality. Doing this adds a complexity and humanness that will endear your characters to the audience. For example, a character who is brave 100% of the time won't be nearly as relatable as a character who has moments of fear but perseveres regardless. One of the many aspects that makes the cast of Princess Bride so memorable is the way characters deviate from stereotypes. Inigo may be an agent of vengeance, but he's good-hearted and innocent, handing his sword over to Wesley before they fight in an almost naive display of good sportsmanship. Magic Max flips the trope of the wise old wizard on its head by revealing himself a petty and childish old man, coaxed into doing the right thing only when he stands to personally benefit.
I make him bear the Humperdinck suffers?
Humiliations galore.
That is a noble cause. Give me the 65. I'm on the job.
Even Fezzik, the embodiment of brawn over brain, defies stereotype through his use of sharp-witted wordplay.
No more rhymes now, I mean it! Anybody want a peanut?
These deviations from stereotype are what transform tropes into characters. Living, breathing persons rather than talking props included only to move the story along. Theme can be loosely defined as what the story is really about. On the surface, The Lion King is about a lion cub growing up and becoming king, but it's really about responsibility, facing the past, and placing the needs of others ahead of oneself. While the true heart of a story's theme is found in the protagonist's character arc, well-written side characters flesh out a story by revealing different aspects of the central theme. In Princess Bride, the central theme of true love triumphing in the end is most evident in the story of Wesley and Buttercup. However, this plotline explores only romantic love. Through Inigo's pursuit of, and ultimate victory over, the Six-Fingered Man, we're shown another aspect of the theme through a son's love for his father.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And because this is such a well-written story, with the final lines of the film, we're shown a third perspective on this theme, through a grandfather's love for his grandson.
Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
By allowing your side characters to reveal different aspects of the theme, you break them away from the protagonist storyline and let them stand on their own 2 feet. This not only makes for compelling, memorable characters, it elevates your story to something higher than just the tale of a single character struggling and ultimately succeeding or failing. Stories that stand the test of time are those with fully explored themes. Use your side characters to help drive home what your story is really about. If there's one writing lesson everyone should learn from the side characters of Princess Bride, it's this: make the most of every opportunity. If a character exists, even for a single scene, recognize the opportunity they have to advance the plot, enhance the story world, or best of all, get a laugh. You have a priest for a wedding scene? Why not give him a funny voice? You have a petty magician who's unwilling to help the main characters? Why not give him a bickering wife who acts as his conscience and the only one who can keep him in line? Never forget that side characters are still characters. They're not objects or plot points meant only to assist the hero or get in their way. There should always be a sense that if any one of your characters were taken away, the story would be worse off. If you remove a character from your story and nothing significantly changes, you don't have a character. You have a talking lamp. So I hope this helps. Subscribe for more writing tips and comment below what topic you'd like to see covered next.